Unexpected musical concepts and a strong flow are why 2021 delivered Central Cee commercial success and 3 Brit nominations. By any standard, Central Cee had a very successful year in 2021. A gold album for his debut mixtape, Wild West, 6 hit songs, 8 including his work with D Block Europe and his contribution to a remix of Ed Sheeran's Bad Habits, and 3 nominations for Brit Awards. If you're a big admirer of the most recent song, Doja, you've come to the perfect place to learn more about the singer. We are confident that you will comprehend Central Cee's fame by the end of this video. Before we start the video, kindly click the like button and subscribe to our channel, Celebrity Mania. So folks, are you ready? Rapper Central Cee from West London established a national following with his swaying Loading in 2020. It established itself as one of the city's most promising up-and-coming artists, creating a dynamic drill-based sound with furious flows and volatile street narratives. His career flourished further with the release of the Wild West mixtape in 2021, and the subsequent tracks like Obsessed With You off his #1 2022 mixtape, 23. Before the No What More Leaks EP, the #2 single Doja extended his fantastic run. Let's talk about the past of Central Cee. Central Cee, also known as Cench, was raised in Shepherd's Bush, not far from where he was born in Ladbroke Grove. This capital area has seen the emergence and fusion of a wide range of black musical genres, from dancehall to rap to jazz. Cench, it should be recalled, has only twice in his life missed the Notting Hill Carnival. It seems sensible that his first and favorite memories are connected to music. He recalls how his father would pick him up on the weekends and in the evenings while listening to old school hip hop, and that he and his 3 younger siblings would make up rhymes in the back seat. Cench claims that the mixture of his father's influence and the various musical atmospheres of his upbringing led him along this route. He only started creating his raps when he was 8 years old. He asserts that what is already yours will eventually find its way to you. For me, I just had to concentrate on my timing, and I feel like these years of putting in all this work is starting to show what I'm capable of, she said. It seems like a straightforward slogan, but it's also a lesson in patience from someone whose artistic vision was formed early on. Even though Central Cee has only recently gained notoriety, those who pay careful attention know that the foundation has been set for some time. He did a freestyle over J. Cole's A Tale of Two Cities for Link Up TV in 2015, showcased a rawness that distinguished him. His range as a rapper was first demonstrated in another release from 2017 called Over You, a romantic story that sounded much different from his recent work. However, those early years spent honing his craft are still evident in how he now crafts his bars. Succinct, while also being incisive. His voice may have become more profound, and his writing has become more reflective and flexible. In his Mad About Bars freestyle, he effortlessly switches between self-affirmation and the glorious saying, "If you've got what it takes, I'll take it. This shit took ages. Should know that you can't rush greatness, but you're too impatient." Cench, the oldest of 4 brothers, was well aware of the difficulties of growing up in West London from an early age. Aside from my distant cousins, I didn't have any relatives who were older than I was. It forced me to mature more quickly, since I had become more responsible and aware, he explains unflinchingly. There are a lot of priceless lessons you can pick up from driving. Regarding survival skills, I learned more on the walk to and from school than there. Cench has never taken anything lightly because he is curious and honest. I'd have a lot of questions about what I was observing. I could always tell that some things weren't right, but I couldn't always explain why. But that's just daily life for many folks in my hometown, he says. He notes in his Mad About Bars freestyle, "I'm from a city of skyscrapers, armed feds, X5s, high-speed chases. Now they want to help, I don't need your favors. When I needed help, I couldn't see faces." That his perceptiveness has naturally influenced his lyricism. He says carefully, "There's a certain depth to my lyricism, even if I'm young. There is a little difference between the writing in my older music and it today, because it was still expressing my emotions." It looks like you're still glued to the video, which is fantastic. Watch this for a ton more information coming your way. Please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you enjoy watching this fascinating content. If you enjoyed this video, you'll surely want to check out other great content we have in store for you in the future. In 2020, the rapper discovered he was more attracted to the UK drill, starting the year off with the guitar-heavy Day in the Life. Cee's skates flows demonstrated a natural fit for the faster-paced sonics of the genre. He continued to grow with the gritty Molly and a spirited performance on Kenny Allstar's Mad About Bars. But in October of the same year, Cee dropped his breakthrough single, Loading, which completely overshadowed all previous accomplishments. The track gave the rapper his first top 40 hit thanks to its creative drill production, dynamic lines, and captivating on-mic work, peaking at number 19 on the UK Singles Chart. Early in 2021, he continued to enjoy success with Pinging Six Figures, a more conventional take on drill, and Commitment Issues, which peaked at number 9 in the UK, released in February. That March, he received his debut mixtape, Wild West. The tape debuted at number 2 with innovative production and a wider variety of stories that enhanced Cee's vivid drill sound. Before moving into 2022, he had another great hit with the single Obsessed With You, and then Retail Therapy and Cold Shoulder. In March of that year, his second mixtape, 23, was released, topping the charts in the UK and most of Europe. A few months later, Cee had another massive hit with Doja. In October, he released an EP called No More Leaks. If we talk about how many streams Central Cee has, he's the first UK rapper to ever acquire the staggering 1 billion streams throughout 2022, according to Spotify Wrapped, accomplished this in just these past 12 months. Fans of the West Londoner won't be surprised by this, as he released cross-continental hits like Doja and One Up in addition to his most recent No More Leaks EP. However, 23 also demonstrates Central Cee's skill as a record producer, not merely a writer. There are many compelling musical ideas on show, some of which are the creation of producer Young Shanks, whose audio signature is all over the album. You're never far from a female voice declaring who made the beat. The sax from Hank Crawford's 1973 jazz album Wildflower is sampled for the hook of Retail Therapy. Then, given the speed-up treatment prevalent in early 1990s hardcore parties, the effect is annoying and distinctive. As Central Cee continues to rap, the accompaniment of Airbnb abruptly switches from simply sampling the electric piano from a 70s soft rock single to being that 70s soft rock it has been sampling. Another excellent, unexpected jazzy sample, this time of a rugged trumpet-led band, serves as the foundation of this brief song Terminal 5. On another track, Obsessed With You, the decision to sample Pink Panther's Just For Me is inspired, and not just because it gave the song, which was published as a single in September, extensive exposure on TikTok, where Pink Panthers is a rising star. The original sound, essentially an early 2000s pop garage song that had been given a helium voice and is strangely frightening, is the ideal counterpart to the rapper's voice. The most excellent song is perhaps Eurovision, on which Central Cee assembles a phalanx of guests, including his fellow Shepherd's Bush local A2 Anti, and 2 rappers from each France, Italy, and Spain, giving up a significant portion of a song to artists who are largely unknown in the UK, and who sing in their home tongues is risky in one sense, although it may buy him headway in their respective fiercely competitive domestic rap scenes. But it's worthwhile. Milan's Rondo da Sosa, whose gruff, ferocious voice raps in a combination of Italian and English, and whose Central Cee collaborated with on a track last year, is an incredibly eye-catching discovery. While firmly grounded in tradition, the result is subtly different, much like the other 23. We see that Central Cee has gained much popularity these past years. Are you also a fan of wave rap? If yes, go check his songs out. We hope that you now know about Central Cee and his career. If you liked the video, remember to subscribe to our channel. Please add any exciting suggestions in the comment section as well. We truly appreciate your feedback and recommendations. We appreciate you watching. Keep checking back for even more excellent content.